Hey, what is up, team? In today's video, I will be introducing you to this set of toys, and this is Blokees Saint Seiya Galaxy version numero uno. Very, very cool. And we'll be doing a blind box unveil and insta build like Snapola, and so you'll see the figure all at once. I won't subject you to the minutia of the building process, but nonetheless, I will showcase some things that are pretty interesting. And so without further ado, let's get to the video. Okay, before we get into the whole unboxing, I just wanted to show you the box and the characters that are on here. Yo, these are really, really neat, man. I mean, Saint Seiya was an anime that ran parallel to a bunch of things that I was watching at the time, and so I don't know a ton about them, but yo, my South American homies were all about that. And a company that I used to work for, they used to put out the Saint Seiya game way back in the day. But anyway, so here are the different characters, and you can see the odds underneath their name. Dude, check out the shimmery box. This is wild, right? We got Sagittarius, hidden style, Capricorn, hidden style, another Sagittarius, another Capricorn. Huh. I'm trying to figure out what the differences are. Probably maybe like shimmeriness and the... Oh, no, 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 no. I can see he has different accessories. Oh, but they're the same type of characters. And you got the normal characters over here. Pegasus, Phoenix, Unicorn, Aiolos, Cashios, Eagle Marin, and Andromeda. And my man looked like he don't got no draws on. But anyway, let's get to the blind box unveiling, and hopefully we'll get a good character. All right, so I have the first one built, and dude, it's wild. It's absolutely wild. The build composition is so different from the Transformers blocky. I mean, this is from Galaxy version 01 of the Transformers line, so I don't know, man. I just made some assumptions that he was going to be similar in terms of build structure and composition. It's so different. It's so different. If anything, he's probably closer to Bert, and I think that's only because they, it's like a humanoid form versus a robot. But Bert is really, really simplistic when you compare it to our guy over here. So first of all, I mean, check out Homeboy's face. It's so detailed. It's so detailed. Beautiful, beautiful anime face, and just the armor, the paint, the deco, the rich glittery metallics, just everything is so gorgeous about them. Sorry, I'm just messing with the focus right now. And another thing about these guys is their range of the range of motion and articulation. So you know how the blockies figures typically have a soul block inside, right? And that's typically the entire piece. But no, you have a top bit. You have a top bit that moves independently. Then you have a middle bit that also moves independently of the top bit as well, that can swivel on this bottom bit. And so just a lot of crazy range of motion. And as far as the hips go, yo, it's wild. You got this one bit, the hip connector itself, right? Then separate, you have a ball that you connect to the hip connector. Then you have a thigh that you encase the ball with on the outside. There's a double knee that you build. Then you have the shin of the knee armor. The shin is separate. This bit over here is independent of this, and then the foot you just attach. And so tons of just lots of articulation built in. Like, this is incredible. It really, really is. I'm sorry about that. It's yeah, and whatever these are, like, if this character has it, I'm sure it's true to form from the anime. The head is on 3 pieces. There are 3 pieces of hair, and then we have the crown, and the face is all independent as well. And speaking of the head, he has a really long neck that allows him to get into all these crazy expressive poses and different positions. And wow, man, wow. I'm really excited to build the other ones. I don't even know anything about this series, I'm just excited to see the characters and see how they're built. And I know I said I'm going to show you like insta builds where like, wow, just like this one. But I will show you some of the minutia because I do think it's very interesting. And then we can go from there and I'll reveal the rest of the characters. But oh, wow. Very, very impressive so far. All right, I just opened this up, and there are 3 packs inside here. Normally, there are only 2 baggies, so I'm inclined to believe that this is going to be one of the special ones, and so I decided to just open it alongside with you so that we could all see it together. So this most likely is going to be the stand, and that's cool, and different from the Transformers ones. They're in silver. All the Transformers ones are in black, and this is the instructions, and they show you basically how to make like all the figures in here, and oh, I'm not going to look at that card. That card reveals who it is. Well, you know what? I don't even know who these are if I opened it. So, oh no. It says homie is Aiolos. It's not one of the golden guys, but yeah, he does have a lot of stuff. So maybe it's because he... Oh, what? Oh, crazy wazy. Yo, check out this gold box, man. Whoa, neato completo. All right, all right. Wow. You know, it's so weird. Like, this series I know, like, absolutely nothing about. So it's almost like peering into someone's home or universe and just being awed at what I'm seeing without having any sort of context whatsoever. And so anyway, those are some additional bits right there. But this is really what I wanted to show you. The figure inside, or all the bits. Yeah, man. Like, get a load of this. Oops. Get a load of this. This is what it looks like. Absolutely wild, right? So different. There are so many more pieces than what you would get from a Transformers line or even a Sesame Street line. And so, you know, omitting this, this little baby thing, omitting this, which is absolutely adorable, by the way. You can see that this is the figure over here. You have a top chest component. And look at this guy. And this is even different from the dude that we looked at. Whoa, this must be part of the soul block. These must be the shoulders, maybe a neck port, and that connects to the lower abdomen. And this is what you have over here. This is that independent abdomen. And these are the hips. They're so different. Like, these are looking at the bones almost of the Blokees figure from the Saint Seiya line. They're so different. It looks so different. And you can see the chest. This is a bare-chested, no shirt dude, and so that's probably going to fit over this thing. It's probably going to sit like that because it does look identical. But I'll have to figure that out later. It's potentially actually upside down, but oh no, there's a channel and a groove. Yeah. So look at that. That's how the chest is going to be formed. And I know I said I'm not going to build this on camera, but at the same time, I just wanted to kind of show you. So that's what I was talking about. The top chest section is separate. Then we're going to have the abdomen bit. Then we're going to have the hips. Yo, my man got abs. My man got abs. And that just pops in like so. And then he will have separate hips. And he will also have like this belt section that will go over the hip section. So, and I've built one now, and that's why this is, you know what, let me just lock the focus up here. It's a little bit easier to do, but the first time that I built the other one, I was really overwhelmed. I was like, goodness gracious, there are like so many parts. And so once this goes on, the reason why I'm assembling this is I want to show you the little nubs at the top. Just make sure that's all tight and closed. You see those little buttons, those little posts that you see? That's where you are going to, where is this belt? That's where you're going to seat this. And it is very space specific. You can only push it in one way. As you can see, there's more space back here and less space up there. And I want to say that the area with more space, yeah, is supposed to be in the front like that. And that'll just sit like that. So you got this bottom part, got this abs, and then you got this torso. And then that's what I was talking about, the three components, the three separate sections. Just absolutely wild. Just absolutely wild. And it looks like he just has skin shoulders. And so you'll just pop that in like so. And then he should have a elbow joint with forearm. And this is how the Sesame Street characters look, actually. And so this aspect of it is somewhat familiar. And he has a wristband. And you want to push that all the way up so that the fist gets clearance. And we'll just pop that in. And you can see that's one arm. I don't think I'm going to build the rest of this on camera. But you know what? I will show you the leg, though. So this is what I was talking about. This independent ball joint. This is so weird. Weird in like a very cool way. I love the fact that they decided to make him so different. That they decided, you know what, let me just make sure that these rips are supposed to be on the front. I believe they are. Because not everyone's instructions are included here. if they're kind of generic, they are not on the instructions. But looking at the box, where is he? I do think he has the rip on the front, and so yeah, we'll put it like that. And see, you had that ball joint first, and then we have the thigh that you attach, and then you're going to be creating this this knee, and so this is a double knee. The first joint, this is going to connect to the top. That is already baked in there, and then there's going to be a separate section. They will look different. The blue guy looked different, but more or less the same mechanism, but just ever so slightly different. And then you got to push this in and make sure that it snaps in place. And once that's done, you can pop that in. And my guy looks like he's supposed to have some type of armor on his shin. Looks like it's this. And I think it's the same up or down. So I guess it won't matter. Yeah. So like that. And I apologize. The video should be way sharper, but my phone is doing something. Hold up. Yo, sorry about that, man. My phone sometimes just refuses to lock in on the object on front of it, and so yeah. All right, and then we're gonna plug in that, and then we're gonna get the foot in there. So wow, even this is actually very different from him. The way the legs are formed are different. They follow the same principle, but the parts are different. And so I just really, really love the fact that they went out of their way to provide individual bits and limbs so that these guys could be separate and independent on their own. And just a tremendous amount of appreciation from somebody who's a toy enthusiast. But I'm going to build the rest of them off camera, and I'm going to get back and show you the completed form with the box and the baby, okay? All right, so here is our guy completed. Yo, this backpack, this was really cool to put together. I initially thought they were all the same pieces, but no, not only are they decorated differently, the way they come together, it's like Lego-esque. So, man, just spared no expense, at least spared no brain power in terms of deciding how to create these types of things. And even the strap for the backpack, there's a little groove down over here that adheres it to the chest so that it doesn't move around. Man, these cats thought of everything, for real though. And again, beautiful anime face on this guy. And yeah, he's all like, he's all beat up, dude. He's all beat up. But he looks really good. And he has that egg baby. And I'm not sure if the egg baby is supposed to go inside the box. So I just left him out for now. And sorry, focus. Yes, I know. And so I do wish they came with different hands though. Yeah, that's the one thing that's different. The Transformers guys, they come with you know, the vanity hands and stuff, but no, they all come with bald fists, and so maybe they're always angry or something like that. But yeah, this is a completed character, and if you know who this is, I mean, maybe you think this is dope. Maybe this embodies everything that you like about this character. Almost got some stormtrooper legs, right? But yeah, man, 2 of 2, or maybe even 3 of 3 considering the little baby. But let's keep building, and hopefully we pop one of the golden blind box ones. So get a load of this. All the normal ones came packaged with the silver stand, but the one that I just popped came with this gold stand. So you know what that means. Oh yeah, we got one. You guys know where that's from? It's from Ghostbusters. But yeah, we got one. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Look at this guy, man. And he truly is a deluxe, one step above Home Skillet over here. And this guy's really cool too. But here are some of the huge differences. This guy has all this like waist skirt armor plating that lift up. The leg is composed of several different pieces. This top bit, this knee bit, and I just spit on my phone. This bottom bit is separate. This is separate. The foot is separate. This buckle on the foot is separate. On the arm, this bracer or whatever you want to call this thing on his bicep, that's separate. The shoulder bits moving up and down. The what is it? The armor, the helmet. Like, dude, it's neat, man. And what's crazy is like I don't even know anything about this, but I know it's rare, and also compared to the ones that I've popped open right now, compared to like him or the other guy, I can tell that he is one step above. So I'm pretty stoked, man. He still retains all the really cool, like, mobility that we talked about a second ago. Deep double knee. Can't showcase it as well over here. It's kind of stiff. But yeah, deep double knee, decent elbow, the swivels on the bodies, the really, really posable neck. And look at that gradient on the hair, that green on the black. That's really well done. If I will critique this, I will say that the mask looks like it's slightly off, maybe. But either way, man, he's beautiful, and it was really, really fun to put together. The horns, everything, these are all separate, and they fit very specifically in a tab and slot orientation. And all of this stuff on the inside was the same in terms of creating the hips, the separate ball socket, the hip joint, all of that. But man, just so much. It's like nachos, right? The base nacho we had over here, and that was really good. And all just the extra toppings, all that extra cheese on top to make this guy like this. Flippin' wild. Man, I'm so greedy. I hope I pop another one of these ones. The odds are going to be really low that I do, but we'll see. Alrighty, so I have freed them from their packaging, and here we are, all 9 figures. And as you can see, I was fortunate enough to pop another gold one. Very, very neat. And this is Sagittarius Aiolos. I don't know a ton about them, and so I hope I'm pronouncing their names right. A big difference about these guys is that, man, there are so many individual pieces of armor that are used to create their limbs. Very different from the simplistic one that I got earlier. And then you have like moving wings on hinges over here. Ornate design and deco, and you can see he's very posable doing the Iron Man stance, the Iron Man splash over here, and again comes with that gold stand. You know what, I'll set him up to the side so as not to mess with the focus. This is Pegasus, and I believe he is the protagonist of the series, and yeah, man, he looks good. His little side bits, they are on ball joints, and so they kind of move around freely. Kneecaps are also on ball joints, and so that helps when you're kind of putting him in different poses. Has the same double knee bend as the first one that we examined earlier. And the armor and everything just looks nice, man. And look at that gradient on the hair. That's super cool as well. The faces are done so well. I love that they captured the anime look perfectly. And the faces are on several parts. There's the ball socket on the inside, the actual face itself, hair on the back, hair on the front, and then also the crest. And these are also on ball pegs as well. So very, very, very nice. Great articulation, and I've just been impressed with everything that I've seen. Homie's name is Unicorn, and as you can see, he has a little horn thing on top of his head. Yeah, he's pretty cool. He's a little bit more simplistic than the other ones, and it looks like he just has like leotards and pieces of armor and things like that. But no, he's also good as well. Really, really nice. Again, beautiful head sculpt made of the multiple pieces. Neck on 2 ball joints, one at the base, one at the top of the head. And then you have that beautiful ab crunch and yeah, that great posability that all of these have been coming with. But yeah, I do wish they came with alternate hands though. But yeah, again, not the worst thing in the world. And this one, I think she's called Eagle Marin. I just put her in this pose. I don't know if she actually is like some type of kicking fighter. The thing is, I did not know that she was female. Yeah, but upon inspection, yeah, I found out that she's female, and that's cool. And I was gonna say, I don't know if it's Superman 3, but there's one of the old ones where this lady turns into the robot face, and this kind of reminded me of that. I will say for this one, if you look on her back, oops, sorry, didn't mean to touch you there. If you look on her back, the paint is not as done well as the front is. You guys see that, right? Yeah, usually Blokees is really good about that, but for this one, just not enough skin tone paint on the back, but nonetheless, still looks very good. The 2-tone legs, you can see skin over here, and then you see the leotards, and then the leg warmings, the leggings. And this is pretty nice, an independent little sash thing on the back of the waist. And so, to create separate molds costs money. And I love the fact that Blokees is willing to go that extra mile to capture the authenticity and the accurateness, the accuracy of those different designs. And we saw Homeboy earlier, the Stormtrooper guy, all completed with the baby egg in his hand. Still not sure if I should throw the baby into the box, but yeah, and he got those super clenched fists. Again, it would have been nice if he was cradling the baby versus I'm so mad that I got to babysit look. Got some torn jeans, Stormtrooper vibes on the legs. And oops, sorry, baby. And yeah, looks really cool. Box is very, very nice. Sorry, baby. Where'd your baby go? Baby's all spinning around doing some breakdown stuff. Oh, it's not working. All right, forget it. This guy, this guy is so distinct. He's very different in terms of build composition. Philosophically, yes, he has all the similar parts. He has a separate chest, an abdomen, and a waist. But inside, his skeletal system is very different. I mean, you can already tell broad shoulders, just big build. Looks like a guy out of Double Dragon or Fist of the North Star. Yeah. But his legs are a little bit more similar to the Transformers in that he has calves and shins that split apart. He came with polycap joints, while the other guys, they're kind of built into the limbs. And yeah, I mean, I'm guessing that this is some type of enforcer dude. He does not look like some dude who's chaperoning to sell Boy Scout or Girl Scout cookies or Boy Scout popcorn. What do those guys sell? I don't know. But it's nice. Dude. The white is not a pure white. It's almost like a creamy white. It looks good with the brown. The mohawk is a separate piece, so it stands very distinct. It's not painted or anything like that. Crazy looking face, great looking armor as if he's part of Demolition. You guys know the old school wrestling tag team. Axe and Smash and Crush, who came later, and Mr. Fuji. But yeah, man, and these bits are independent. The forearms are two pieces and stuff. Great white paint on top of this. And so this figure was cool. I mean, all of them were cool, but yeah, it was a trip kind of seeing this guy. We saw Homeboy over here, and I think he is the antagonist of the series. I learned later on, but we looked at him earlier. Beautiful. Love the shimmery blue. And I think he is homies, or he is the brother to this guy. The guy who looks like he's not wearing any drawers, dude. It's such a trip. You know what I mean? Because it's so close to the skin tone that if I'm not really focusing on it, I'm like, bro, what are you doing, dude? We got what's going on over here? If this part was a brighter pink, it wouldn't look like that. But I don't know, man. That is just too funny to me. But yeah, homie got chains on the arms, and he also has hinged shoulder pauldrons over there. And again, also their buckles are all on ball joints and stuff. And for what it's worth, looks good. And if you're familiar with Robotech and Macross, kind of looks like a Zentradi, kind of looks like Milia, you know what I'm talking about? A little bit, got the same colors and everything. And again, earlier we saw Homeboy over here. Yeah, the first gold one, the first chase item that we popped. And these bits, they're actually copies of what comes with Classics Class Starscream, I believe. And they're supposed to be, I don't know, Cybertron shards or Energon shards or something like that. And yeah, we saw him earlier, but we'll take a look at him again really quick. Yeah, the moving bits of pieces of armor. Again, Pegasus has this too, or excuse me, Sagittarius has this too. I forget what he's called. I'm forgetting all the names at this point. Beautiful shimmery armor. And yeah, these guys are nice. I don't know anything. I don't know anything about the series, but it's funny. You kind of mess with the toy, and then you like the toy, and it starts evangelizing the toy, or excuse me, the show on its behalf, Now I'm like quasi invested in this universe because I'm just like, what else is going on in this universe? Like, who are these guys? Why do they have all these like Zodiac things? And it just makes you wonder. It makes me wonder at least. And so, I mean, time is not a luxury that I have. And so I devote it to, what I can, when I can. But I am curious. About what all of these guys entail, or what all of their stories entail, and how it all comes together and stuff. But yeah, thanks for watching. It was fun putting these together. It was challenging at certain times, and again, just seeing their beautiful aesthetic, it was just really a treat. And so big thanks to Blokees for sending me this stuff, even though I'm a total stranger to the series. And if they come out with subsequent releases and they offer them to me, you bet I'm gonna take that opportunity to review them, because it was really cool. Anyway, thanks for watching, friends. I hope you've enjoyed the video. I will talk to you all next time, okay? Salutations and adios and goodbye and hello and yada yada yada.